Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Everybody, look who's back. Heather has returned. You know, we missed you so much.
I missed you.
You know what? And you were only gone, you were gone a week, and then you added the extra day, and I feel like that pushed it over the edge.
Well,
none of us could take that extra day.
As so many people know, it is like the everything else. Like we had to pick up the dogs.
Yeah.
I had all the laundry to do and put away, and then, you know, there's groceries and like getting everything. So I decided to just like give myself a break and take that one extra day to
Actually, I think that's super smart because because no one wants to go back to work with like laundry hanging over you and everything else. Yeah, exactly.
There's so much
but did you have fun? Do you feel relaxed? You have such a great tan.
Thank you. And I tried really hard. Like I don't know anything about the UV index. In fact, I texted you and Ron and I was like, tell me more about the UV index. Because it was 12, which it just said on my weather app that it was extreme.
Yeah.
That was like an extreme UV index to be at. We were wearing like SPF 70 and still getting tans and burns. The kids were so mad at me because they had to wear swim shirts. So I'll show you.
Well,
I'll show you some pictures.
Yes, we're doing the weekend rewind because we have a whole week to catch up with.
I know.
With you.
So we went to North Myrtle. This is not our first time there. So we feel very comfortable. This is my friend, Mindy. Mindy and her family go. And then there are a couple families that go that we always see at the same time who are down there.
Where it just works out that way. You don't necessarily plan it. And now you become friends with them.
Mindy was actually, when we got to the beach the first year, she was like, are you that girl from the news? And I said, I am. Hello. And you know, we always go to Umberto's, which is a Pittsburgh restaurant.
The Pittsburgh connection to Myrtle Beach is amazing.
The kids, here's Lila in a swim shirt. She's gonna kill me for showing this picture. She's now at this age where she's like, I need to see the pictures before you share them, post them, do anything. So you will see less and less of Lila over the next couple of years.
She's going to have her people review the pictures.
She's reviewing.
Yes,
we're
contact
making
her
sure.
people first.
And then, but we had a great time. We had beautiful weather. It was so warm.
Awesome.
And then I heard that it was raining here every single day while we were gone.
Yep.
I will say we thought the kids are a little bit older, that it would be maybe more relaxing. It was not. This is Sunny. From the time we got to the beach until the time we left, she did gymnastics and wanted me to video all of it.
I love that.
And she was like, Mom, what do you want me to do next? What do you want me to do next? Do you want me to do a cartwheel? Do you want me to do?
Cow.
Yeah.
This takes energy. This is quite a workout on the beach.
Watch this. Does your back not hurt just watching that?
I don't know how that even happens. That's, remarkable.
So she was
She is so fun. She does the most remarkable things.
The whole time, over and over, for 4 or 5 hours. Ta-da! And I'm done.
I love how this video goes on.
Meanwhile, Frankie just sat there and was watching the water. He was following Commander. I think that's the name of the shark. This like great white that they had tagged previously, and he was like, coming our way. I don't think that it ever made our way. And then we took the kids for the first time mini golfing.
And how did it go?
It was so much fun. But again, like it was the sun was blazing. It was just, the heat was coming down on us. There was no shade. And so this was at the end of a very long beach day. And we were like, you know, we should go mini golfing. And there's like zero shade there. This was I think the last hole. And as you can see, we were just full sun. But the kids had so much fun. We had a great time. Frankie won, as you know.
Okay.
And then continued to brag about it. I'm like, oh, cool, you beat your 3 kids. Like, way to go. At their first time playing mini golf.
I love that you put it in perspective.
And then we also did something for our first time. We went to Pirates Voyage, which I told you is like a Dolly Parton enterprise. I had no idea that she was behind.
She is such an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
She has her hands in so many different things.
But I realized while we're watching this that
Look at this little pirate. Look at that guy.
The performers in this show had to have gone to circus school because they are doing all that like rope climbing and like the acrobats of it all. It was really,
So
it was a wow.
is it part like Cirque du Soleil and part Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I mean, there's songs and they're jumping into the water and there's like theatrical like pyrotechnics and like it was a lot. It was cool.
That's awesome.
Some people have asked if they should go and see the show, and I've told them it's expensive, but it was worth doing at least once.
Yeah.
Like it was really.
You were
cool
not
show.
bored is the
we
bottom line.
were not bored. And then this is not part of our vacation, but yesterday I got Savannah Banana tickets. And
Woo! People are gonna be so jealous.
I don't feel like I'm ever this lucky, but last week I got the email like, guess what? You're in. And it was no guarantee that I would even have tickets. I was on a later tier to get them. I think my email came in at like after 11, but there were still enough for me to get 5 tickets. So we are going on Saturday, August 30th. I cannot wait.
So many people want to see them because I feel like they have just like taken off.
I know.
And everybody enjoys their antics.
Yeah, I can't
Good
wait.
for
I'm
you.
so excited.
All right, well then you have to be our eyes and ears there. You have to be our correspondent
I will.
and let us know what it's like.
And so I brought you something back from the beach. It's kind of hard to go to the beach and find something unique because all of it is like so gimmicky. But I wanted to give you a little gift.
Well, you didn't need to get me anything.
Well, I know, but same thing for you. You went to Paris and brought me back a beret.
Well,
So
wait a minute. I don't even know what this. Oh,
So I decided.
oh my gosh!
I decided.
All right. So is this? Do you put it on like this, or do you
Yeah.
put it on, or you put it on like this? Okay.
I think I don't know.
Ahoy, matey! Oh.
I thought if we're gonna
Shiver
go to
me
Pirates,
timbers! I'm trying to think of pirate things to
we're
say.
gonna go to Pirates Voyage. We need to bring you back something. And
All right. I wear it proudly.
Are you gonna tell me to walk the plank?
We'll see how the hour goes.
There are a couple more things.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I have matching pirate socks.
Well, I just.
All right. That's
you know,
cool.
You never know when you might need a pair of.
You
ship
never
socks.
know.
I
It's
don't-
important to be prepared. Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
welcome.
All right, and then there's a box in here
Well,
too.
and
Oh, it's a
this-
heavy box.
This is something that Frankie actually saw. There is a candle shop in Myrtle Beach. We went to Barefoot Landing, and they make these really
Wait a
fun,
minute.
unique candles.
Oh, it's a Syracuse candle.
It's a Syracuse candle. So I
Oh,
asked her.
that's so cool.
They do these really cool designs, and so I asked her if the outside melts, and she says no. So you burn the inside, and there's like a little candle in here.
Right.
That will burn down, and then you could put a tea light candle in there.
In the shell.
And then it will continue to like glow and work, and
And it feels like the shell is
Yeah.
waxy too, you
so I thought it
know?
might be nice for your office.
Oh, thank you.
I love you.
Thank
I
you.
miss you, my pirate.
Oh, thanks. Oh,
All right,
ahoy.
Captain.
That's all I can think of. Ahoy, matey. We're on board. Let's go. You know what? Thank you for the gifts. This was sweet. And now we're going to eat potato chips.
Yeah, let's get into our Taste It Tuesday. This is an interesting one. I feel like this is either going to be a hit or a miss. I'm not really sure. I do love Pringles, I will say.
Yeah. So this is a collab Pringles did with Miller Lite beer. So there's 2 flavors here. One is beer can chicken, and the other one is grilled beer brat. So we're gonna try them both. So this is like one of those limited edition things.
Yeah.
And we talked about this a few months ago. We couldn't get our hands on it anywhere. And now we got our hands on them.
Pringles very much feels like Oreos, how we've talked about how many Oreos there are. There are so many
Yeah, it's
different
true.
kinds of Pringles
Yeah,
now
they've
too.
taken over a whole aisle in the grocery store nowadays.
Okay,
All right, so
so
what are we gonna try first? The brats?
Is
or
that
the
this
chicken?
one?
Yeah, that's this one.
Okay.
All right, give it a taste and see what you think. Because it's supposed to have that like smoky flavor and also like a peppery flavor, and then maybe a hint of the beer.
It smells different than it tastes. And I think it kind of tastes like their barbecue Pringles a little bit. Do you get that?
I actually like this.
It's not bad.
I like this.
Okay.
That's good. All right, the brats are a winner. Now let's try it. So this is beer can chicken. It's supposed to have all the flavors.
It smells sweeter. I've never smelled a Pringle before, actually.
Yeah, I never knew Pringles had smells.
That one tastes a little bit more like beer. I'm getting more beer from that one.
Yeah, I'm not getting chicken at all, really.
No,
it's not bad. I don't dislike it.
I think that I'm going for the brats.
The brats I would actually buy, though.
Yeah.
I would eat a can of these.
It's hard for me to take you seriously with the pirate hat on. You know what I really enjoy? No, leave it on.
I'm surprised, like, I haven't gotten a text from the bosses, like, you know, David.
No, please leave it on.
Why are you wearing a pirate hat?
I should have gotten you an eye patch too. Like, I needed to
Oh my
complete
gosh,
the
yeah.
whole look.
Well, what?
And you'll put your socks on.
All right, hey, we want to mention this. KDKA did pretty well in the Pittsburgh Magazine's Readers Poll.
We love
Look
this.
at all our winners here.
Yeah. So Ken Rice, Best TV News Personality, our George Clooney, took home the award, and we are so proud of him.
He is Pittsburgh's George Clooney. Best Sports Reporter, Bob Pompiani. Best Newscast, KDKA. And
Meteorologist Mary Hours beat out the rest. Ron, were you up for this? Are you feeling any kind of...
No, you know, but it's always, every year, it's Ray, myself, Mary, all included. So, you know.
You're feeling okay about it.
If one of us, if one of us wins, I was happy for her, so I was cheering on her page when I saw that yesterday.
Well, I'm sad. I was up against Ken Rice and I lost. Can I just say that?
You know.
You know what?
In a Pirates hat.
I'm
talking about yes, Ken Rice.
But I'm going to pass the crown on to Ken. Maybe we can have a ceremony.
Or maybe the pirate hat.
No, I'm keeping the pirate hat. I think it could be useful at parties. Anyway, we want to say congratulations and thank you to the readers of Pittsburgh Magazine. They treat KDKA very well, and we love that.
We do. You have been obsessed of late with commencement speeches.
It's true.
I happened to see this one too and watch the entire thing.
Of course you did, because you're a fan of his for sure.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell was the commencement speaker at Northwestern University, and you know he was everything that you would think he would be. He was funny. He had like heartfelt moments. He talked about like kindness isn't a weakness, and he wanted to impart all this. And then there was this surprise moment where he asked everyone to stand for a dance break. So watch.
And it is time now to follow me in the mid-commencement address dance break.
That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
All right,
oh my God.
The dance break actually went on for a while. They have edited this down, the Northwestern people, to put it on YouTube. And afterwards, he was like catching his breath and he was saying, "Whoo, I'm out of shape."
I loved his speech. If you've not watched the entire thing, go back and watch it, because it was funny, and right when you think he's being serious, then he throws in a joke and you're like, oh wait, this is going in a different direction. Like it was just, but it was really good.
He's just a clever man.
Yeah.
He really is. Today is National Take Back Lunch Break Day.
Yes.
So, and I think this is important because I do think this is true. The idea behind it is, what, is that someone at our work?
No, that looked like pizza.
Oh, yeah, I think it was pizza, yeah. The idea behind it is that there's a trend with employers. People are getting shorter and less frequent lunch breaks. People are being asked to do more with less time.
Yeah.
And so people don't even take lunch breaks sometimes. And so this is a day where people should reclaim it. Because
today is it.
You need, well, maybe every day. Maybe it's to make a point. But, you know, we need to eat. And wait, I think you come back when you actually take a break. Or you, like, remember the times we used to walk outside the building?
Oh, yes.
And you would come back and you would be refreshed. Anyone tuning in right now is thinking, what the heck is going on?
I love it
but
so much.
I think you should take a break, even if it's for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Just to reset, because you come back with a new view.
I think that for me, I get so busy during the day. And so sometimes I'll just take my break right at my desk. So I'm not even really taking a break. I'm eating while I'm typing, while I'm doing.
Me too.
Because you're just trying to
almost
get
every
it all
day.
done. Yeah, we work in jobs where it doesn't end. You're just constantly because there's always another show. There's always something else to do. So you're just doing. So it feels, Yeah,
we're just going to keep.
we're gonna take
we're gonna have our break right
This is our
here.
lunch break right now.